Hey, welcome from the place where the hero of today's episode was supposed to land. And it's not just any car because you could say it's a kind of holy grail that we came across at the vehicle scrapping yard at Panta Auto. It had been sitting for over 9 years under a block of flats, and the previous owner decided, simply put, to get rid of it. And you could say that literally seconds before it was scrapped, I managed to save this car. So in this episode, it's a side mission where you'll see what we were really able to get out of this ride and what the next plan for this car is. Let's go!
As you can see in the picture next to me is a Nissan S13. This particular model is from 1990. Wait, I have a cheat sheet here on the fender. It's from 1992, and as was common in Europe, it's a 1.8 gasoline engine. So let's open the hood, see what we find, and fire it up.
First interesting fact, the hood is made of laminate. There's already been some tuning done here.
Hold it, because we need to go under the drift jack.
And in the meantime, you can see what's going on here under the cowl. When I talked to the owner, he said the car has basically been sitting, meaning it hasn't been driven since 2015. It's 2024. It's been there a while. There's no other place for it.
And here, look.
Like when you put it in, and then... Zaminat is creaking. There it is. The version with air conditioning? Oh dear. Little spiders live here. Generally, when I told a few people, shared the information that such a car arrived, they said it's really something amazing because there are very few of these cars on the market. We don't know what condition the bodywork is in underneath, but from the outside it's not too bad. There are some spots of rust, obviously, but it's a Japanese car. Let's start with that. But what's nice is that it's complete. That's a big deal.
All right, we need to start up the compressor and blow things out a bit because damn, there are cobwebs hanging everywhere here.
This is what the key looks like. When Camille first showed me, I thought it was just a keychain, like someone just had a keychain. And the best part is, it's a remote control. It's just a remote control, but it's kind of, I don't know, swollen. Probably the battery leaked or something like that. But that's basically what it looks like.
I'm taking out the ignition coil, actually the coils, to see what condition the spark plugs are in.
Is there even a chance that it would want to start on these spark plugs? Shall we start it?
We're currently measuring compression.
I think it's good, right? Almost 14. All right.
13. 14. All right. 11 and a half.
Uh-huh. Did you show it? Did you see it? Fast lamps? Did you see that? Need for Speed. I think this is the first version of Need for Speed. The lights of sex and business.
Oh, damn, but those speakers are something else.
So do you know how much draft that made? There's a spare wheel. This is a stock rim for the spare. I mean, look at the little snail.
What the is that?
This is a house. How many?
How long did you serve? Buddy.
That's right, I like it.
Do you know he has to do it at night now? Wow.
Do you know how those cherubs bounce back?
I'm playing on a Nissan.
And he's whining under the hood here. The flaps move like that in a combine. 2 hours later.
Oh, sir, what's that?
Sahara. Oh God.
What a reaction. Oh, damn, you're right.
Oh, the lights are on in the front too. Oh no.
Too thick of a dick?
Camille has a problem. You got a thing for an old Asian woman.
Yeah.
She's about the same age as Camille.
Will an elephant fit in here? Should I pour this in, and is there already an elephant inside like a perpetual motion machine?
It's only 12.5. It won't kill you.
I know it won't kill me, but it's a reflex. Automatic.
The remote won't respond. All right, so the remote doesn't do anything for us. Slower. Is it possible? Try it. You can pull it out in a moment. Now. What?
What?
You just had to tap it a few times with your hand, and finally there was this one little lever that makes the latch. That means that if we lock ourselves inside, the door won't open, and the mechanism didn't want to release, and the lock wouldn't open. He messed it up.
This little knob here, see? See? And then he already doubted. The door will defeat us.
Turn off the lights.
Wow, I didn't realize he took such a noisy machine.
Like that guy, Michael Knight, you know, he had a similar car.
Try turning it around. All right.
Now we can see the mileage, and in this car we have 118 kilometers.
Perfect for after sales.
Perfect for selling.
Good morning, I'm listening.
Good morning, hello. I'm calling with a question because we're trying to start the car here. We want to bring it to life, and apparently there's some kind of lock. Could you tell us how to start this car?
Let me remember now. On the left side under the steering wheel, there's a grounding point.
Press in a screw, then you may be able to turn on the ignition.
But that's under the steering wheel, right? We'll see. All right, so in short, under the dashboard, try to connect 2 screws. Sure. All right, thank you for the information and take care. Thanks. So, should it start now when you type something?
Yeah, these are those darn security measures from the 90s. Yes.
So it would fit. The ones that failed. I would say, exactly.
In other words, they never worked the way they should have because I could see it from the voltages that were coming in there. There's a description on the relay, and when I connected it directly, it should have turned on, but it didn't want to, so I figured something was wrong somewhere. The question is, will the fuel pump work? Well, wait, I'll take a look.
Sika?
We have voltage on this one. On the fuel. Is there voltage on the fuel pump? Yes, there's a fuse, there's voltage. Now, we have power everywhere nicely. Yes, but the pump isn't working. Is it just corroded like that?
Yeah, something corroded so badly it's giving me a headache, Mr. O.
No, it was visible.
Oh my god, what is that? Happened?
Oh God, there's so much water here. You know what? Even if this pump doesn't work, then we just have to buy the cheapest Volkswagen pump. Do you have one like that? Just a regular fuel pump. It costs 30, 40 zloty. We just need to... Now you can play around with the cheaper one because I'll turn this on. And what does this turn on? The charging battery. Turn on the indicators. Well, it works. It works. Oh, in the middle, the reverse is on the blender. And only one. And 2 lights were working. And I'll turn on the landing lights. Well, sir, now it's like he's taken off. What did I do? I got to the fuel pump, which is in the back of the tank. I took it out. The fuel pump was no longer usable because I tried to connect it directly and it didn't even want to start, so a new one was installed. Power was also supplied to the pump because unfortunately in the connector where the power for the fuel pump should be, the pins are so corroded that we didn't want to spend too much time fixing that wiring harness. So for now, we quickly ran a long wire from the fuel pump fuse running through the whole car and going to the pump. And now it's assembled and the pump works, fuel reaches the filter. I also changed those 2 hoses because unfortunately they were worn out by time and leaking, so they had to be replaced. There's a different battery installed from the compot, so we're connecting a second large battery because I suspect this one probably won't withstand long attempts at cranking. And now we're trying to start up this drift classic. I'm telling you, Kamal started it up when you weren't here. No, I started it up.
Do you think Kamal could resist not doing it for an episode? Starting up the car.
I didn't start it. I didn't start it. Yes, I didn't start it. I checked for a spark but didn't start it. We planned to record Friday, but Daniel couldn't make it. I had to get through the weekend.
You know.
How Camille looked like?
Do you know how Camille looked this weekend?
Like Pablo Escobar.
Will it start or not?
All right. All right, give it a try.
Oh.
Alright, he wants to, okay. But, man, damn, generally he kind of already wants to. And I kind of feel like the muffler is already a bit leaky. He'll talk. I'm going. You, walk. Go to the free ones. He has 1,500.
He has a leak somewhere near the intake. Oh, look what's happening there. Daniel, come and see.
I see.
I really didn't start it.
No, you know, now it looks damn better. And Camille spent the whole weekend on the couch. He turned it on. If there was a problem starting it 9 years ago, it just means that Kamal wasn't in that car.
We need to find out why one cylinder isn't running since we already measured and confirmed compression is okay. So either the spark plug could be damaged or the ignition coil. So now we need to check which of the components is damaged, my friend. And the simplest way to check that is to swap them. Because the second cylinder still isn't working. So now I gotta use spark plug from Subaru. A spare one with threads. It fits after all similar engine production years, so either the spark plug is damaged or unfortunately somewhere the wiring harness is corroded. We'll see in a moment.
Let's go, Camille. Forget it. Pack your things.
Camille today.
Camille is our team driver today. The brakes are a bit weird, but who needs them anyway?
Haven't you seen how to drive brakeless?
Take that one for him. Hey, help out.
Buddy, get up. Hello.
Come on.
Ah. He's coming! He's coming!
He's coming! These lights, damn, I like that. Open the barrier.
At the barriers.
No, I've never driven a Nissan before, and it definitely doesn't have full power because the car stood still for 9 years, but it's cool that we managed to start it. If it had brakes, we could drive it a bit more, but I can say that I drove a Nissan S13. I even spun the rear wheels a bit, but that's all it can do, not enough power.
Camille's touch worked. Another car came to life, one that wasn't supposed to. So what now? We'll probably wash the car, and now the mind starts racing. It was supposed to be for sale, but on the other hand, it's a shame. When will another car like this show up? But on the other hand, there are other cars, started but unfinished. And so the battle of thoughts begins.
That's right. Because it's a Nissan.
Well, it's a Nissan. I guess it's a unique car in general. Yes, it is.
True.
So we're going to sleep and think about what to do next. Listen, my adventure with Nissan is coming to an end. About a week ago, I just recorded a reel with this car on Instagram, actually an Insta story, and I showed you that there's such a car, and honestly, that I won't take care of it, and maybe one of you, the viewers, would like it. I got a ton, really a ton of messages, and the situation is that a week has passed since then, and the car will actually change owners, so in short, it's going to be a project.
Are you taking it? I mean, you...
Will you miss this Nissan? Of course.
I will. Thanks.
Thanks to this car, I can say that I drove a Nissan.
Oh!
Because I had never driven a Nissan before, not any of them. Not the S13, not the S14, not the S15.
Meet the new owner, Hubert. Hey there, happy buyer? Well, I think so. We'll see in the coming months of work whether you'll be happy, but generally, if you could tell our viewers in 2 or 3 words what your plan is for this vehicle.
Drift car for sure, just something like with style, lowered and great wheels.
Estimated operational time, 3 years. That's an honest answer, right? So listen, if you want to see how this project is coming together, can we share your Instagram?
Double floor.
it will be written.
You can follow the further fate of this project, and we also agreed together that when the time comes, when it works and drives, I will be able to take a ride. So you'll be able to see how this car, and we're putting together headlights from 92. Yes, we're putting together headlights from 92. The car went out into the world, and I'll just tell you, of course, it's the latest, the very latest. I'm not going to hide it, because it will probably be, how can I not say it? Janusz will probably say it's made for money. You have to explain to them that yes, it is. The car went out into the world. I'm not going to hide it, but all the profit from this project, which, as you know, the car was totaled, the car was sold, but not for the highest price that was mentioned, because the idea for this car is that it should keep driving, and that was my main priority, not the money. Although money was made too, and of course that money will be invested, as everyone probably already knows where. BMW E92. We're inviting a bag of money, we're going to throw it in there.
Oh look, here the Nissan was standing alone.
As you can see, there's still a bit of it left.